And so to our viewing audience, you can see that middle school, and often middle schools is like the lost years, that many of these young people were motivated in middle school to get involved, which is very important because then that gives you the commitment that's needed at high school, because I'm certain that once you started running, when you got in high school, you had to really, because high schools, you have to have credits. And in order for you to be in sports, you have to have an average. What is the average that you have to maintain?
1.75.
And, okay, at least at 1.75. And so there's a lot of criteria that's established. And so therefore, that's when the real commitment, because not only did you have to put up with the responsibilities and the rigor of the athletic program, but then you also had to do some balancing as far as to maintain your academics.
Yeah.
And which is most important, because you had to be the student athlete. And so you need to be commended on all realms. And the fact that here now you're graduating, and which is a message to those parents at home when they looking at their young people as to, what can I do as far as child rearing or grandparents, and you can see how athletics can be an instrument or a tool or a means to help give that longevity needed to keep young people in school, and to the point where they're finishing, and they're finishing with being certified, and that's so important. Yeah.
And the thing that's so impressive, I mean, your character. I mean, I'm looking at you young guys, and you're well-mannered. I commend your parents, because that's where it starts. And you're very serious, you're committed, you're respectful, and your character will carry you further in what you think. Doesn't matter about how rich you are, or how poor you are, or where you live. If you carry yourself right and listen to your coach, you'll go a long ways. And I can speak on that because I've been there. And so anything Pritchett Associates can do, and I know Mark Seals feels the same way, we will fight for you. And I know they're giving out full scholarships, $30,000 scholarships to those students who live in the city of Wilmington. I don't know how many of you live in Wilmington, but the thing is, we need to help you. And I'm saying to the viewing audience, here's an opportunity for you to step to the plate. We do a lot of talking. Now's a chance to help these young guys. They're doing well, and we need to support them in any way that we can.
Now I'd like to hear some of their goals, future goals. So we'll start with the young man on the to the right of Mr. Palka. Again, so what are some of your future goals and aspirations?
I really want to do a lot, and I want to thank Coach Palka because he really did steer, my drive and my goal set for, where I want to become after I leave high school. Because one of his main philosophies was that, track is all about discipline, and what we do here is going to help us in life in the future. So I kind of use that to really steer my plans in the future. But I want to keep up my athletic career, keep running in college, train hard so I can potentially run for my country of Nigeria one day. And from that, I pretty much want to do what you guys are doing. Public service is really where my heart is at, and come back to the city of Wilmington and, just positively affect my community in any way I can. So that's pretty much my goals.
Right. Now it's March, so have you made application to any schools? Or?
Yes, most definitely. The schools that I've been accepted to, Howard University in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. LaSalle University in Philadelphia. St. Peter's in
New Jersey.
Jersey City, New Jersey. Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. as well. And I believe one more school, George Washington University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you thought about what you wanted to major or take up, or?
Yeah, I want to major in political science with a minor in history education. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay.
My goals are to go into mechanical engineering with a minor in chemistry during college. And it's funny, I just got a college acceptance email today from King's College. It's in PA.
Yeah.
I was going to do 2 years there and then transfer to Notre Dame to get my degree and then my master's. I don't think I'm going for my doctorate though. But after that, I wanna travel a little bit. It's like I've lived in Delaware and it's such a small area, so I wanna like branch out. I wanna see what hasn't been seen yet. I wanna go to Brazil, the Middle East, everywhere. I just wanna experience the culture because I don't think it's enough like experience of culture in places in Delaware in America. So I wanna like go out, experience the culture, and then like bring it home, and maybe put in some designs, you know, build architecture and all that. Yeah.
Okay, oh, that's good.
Fantastic. Unbelievable.
I want to be an entertainer.
Okay.
So I was going to go to Wilmington University and major in multimedia production and get my bachelor's degree early. I had got a call from a coach from York College though, and he was checking me out. He actually wanted me to run there, but I was when I talked to him, I was going to talk to him again the following week, but then I had got sick. So that's on hold, and he never hit me back up. So I got to check into that. But
Keep your eye on Wilmington University.
yeah.
Keep an eye on it because there's something that can happen for you there. Trust me.
That's good.
My future goal is to pursue my track career in college because track is really where my heart is.
Yes.
I really love the sport. So, and I want to major in athletic training.
Okay, good field.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do in the future. So.
You have any college in mind?
I'm still undecided at the moment, but I've been looking.
Okay, all right.
My future goal is to go into the computer networking field, game design. It's something I've always wanted to do when I was younger, because like I'm really into tech. College, I was going to go to Wilmington U for 2 years for game design, because I heard they have a good program there, and I was going to transfer out into whatever college I feel like is a good fit for me. I've gotten a call from a coach from Central Christian College. I forgot what state it was in, but he's been having a talk with me. He's talking to me about scholarship money, and yeah, basically it.
Okay. Do they have a track program at Wilmington U?
Yeah. Well, no. It's cross country.
Oh, cross country. Okay.
Okay, that's good. So it's nice to hear the goals and the objectives, and I'm certain as you work with these young men, Mr. Palka, that instilling in them, like you said, the not only about track, but the longevity of it, that commitment and how looking towards your future and what you can do in the future as far as some of the discipline that you work with them on, those same principles being part of their lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'd agree that all sports develop some sort of discipline in you naturally, and our sport is probably up there at the top with the amount of discipline it takes. I always say we don't have a ball to chase around. All we do is run, and there's some T-shirts that kids wear that say our sport is your sport's punishment.
Okay.
Yes.
And we don't look at it that way. We enjoy
Right.
it, but it is, honestly, it's a very, very demanding sport. I think people will be surprised what these young men go through on a regular basis. It's pretty grueling sometimes what it takes to get to the top when you're in a sport that's measured by hundredths of a second.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room for error. I mean, this young man right here won his race at state by 1/100th of a second.
Okay.
So it's pretty cutthroat, and that does develop a discipline and a drive in you, and I think that naturally carries over to the classroom. And when you have success like they've had, I think that it does develop dreams and ambitions in you because you have a confidence in yourself that you can achieve what you want because you've done it on the track. And you develop the habit of working hard to meet your goals.
All right. How many years have you been working with young people in track?
I've been coaching since 2003. We actually started at Bancroft, which really helped me because obviously an elementary school doesn't have a track. And so we practiced in the hallways. And these guys, that's actually what we have to do during the wintertime. You know, we don't have an indoor area to practice on.
Right.
And for different logistical reasons, we can't get to the track. We practice that for outdoor. So these guys actually train in hallways.
Oh, okay.
And it's amazing what they're able to accomplish, cutting corners and running up and down stairwells. And pretty unconventional, but it works.
Yeah.
Well, we want to commend you, and as I said, I'm so proud of you as a teacher, phys ed teacher when you were at Bancroft. I hate to see you. I left to go to become a director, but you held it down, and I just personally want to commend you on taking all those little kids up to where I don't know where you took them for track, and had a meal and all that for them, and took them away. And they ended up making all-state when they were in high school, a lot of those girls. And I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you.
And hopefully you will continue to get the recognition, which I know you don't want, because you are coming from the heart. And so just keep doing great things, and
We will.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we wish all of you well as you finish up this senior year. I know senior years can be very grueling and demanding, and but as you finish up, you'll be proud. Your parents are proud, families proud, and you begin to matriculate to the next level in your life, and you'll see that all that you have learned here will be of great benefit to you as you meet the challenges that, you know, whether it's in a 2-year setting or a 4-year setting, they'll be beneficial and will help you. And it's a nice message to our parents, those in the viewing audience. You know, we often wonder, how can I help my child, or what can I do? And you see these young men have shared with you their commitment and how it was developed, and the fact that they had someone that they could look to, Mr. Palka. So all those things are important, having a mentor and getting involved, and that's the main thing. Having young people come home and just sit and play video games, like this young man said, he's going to create, you know, his game. He's not just going to play them, you know, put money in other people's pocket. He's going to create them. So that's what it's about. And they got involved in sports, and it's paying off for them. So keep up the great work.
Right. And Nick, you know how to get in touch with me. You know, we'll help you with any of your runners that you're trying to get into college. You need me to make a call or talk to one of the coaches, financial department, whatever. We're there, and Mark as well. We want to help you. You guys have a dream, and you need to complete it. And you can't complete your dream if you don't get the support that you need. A lot of people talk it. The fact of the matter is, we have to put up, and particularly with young people who are doing well. If you don't make it, then we let you down. And I'm just keeping it real. And I'm saying that even to the viewing audience. You see what we have here, and what are we going to do for them? And you have the head coaches here on a Sunday evening trying to make sure his children get the recognition that you need. And we're going to support you. I know my wife and I will. So again, thanks for coming on. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.